Hi guys and welcome. Slightly different than usual, but I'm currently rendering out the video for Nichijou episode 5, and I'm just making sure that I've got enough time to upload it today. So I'm recording this, and you get to see a bit more of my lovely room here. What the hell is that? Oh, right, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So as per bloody usual, because of YouTube and its regulations, I'm not getting a load of views for some of my shows. For some reason, No Game No Life suffered from this, when usually that's quite good. So what I'm going to be doing from now on, and I'm putting this in at the beginning of this episode rather than in an update because I've just done an update. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing from now on is going to be doing these intros, and then I'll be putting the full episode commentary without the episode itself, and then the after explanation on YouTube, with a link to the full episode with the episode in the corner as usual on the BitChute. So have YouTube running in the background while you're over watching the BitChute version, and hopefully that will kill off the trouble I'm having, where I think some of you aren't even getting notifications, which I know some people are suffering from, which is not great, especially when you're this small of a channel. Anyway, I hope this has been a good enough explanation. Hopefully you'll enjoy episode 5 of Nichijou, and let's see if I can continue bringing great shows and mediocre content. Sounds about right. Alright then. See ya. Hello and welcome once again to Let's Watch Another Show. And you should know by now that this one is the next episode of Nichijou. And if you've been following along, episode 4, well, for me at least, was slightly disappointing when you compare it to the previous 3. It was still good. I'm still enjoying Nichijou as a whole. So let's see if episode 5 can make up for the episode 4's shortcomings. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I enjoy it, and let's just watch it. Let's just watch the episode. Okay, we're back with the professor straight away. Okay. Okay, how long are they going to drag this out? Because much longer it get into the annoying stage. And that looks like what they're doing. Okay. Did she make those? Okay, much more, and you've gone right into it. Okay. And now it's annoying. It's no longer funny or adorable. See if they break it. Once again, Nichijou is shown for having great timing, because it went into the annoying stage but not aggravating, and it cut itself off. I wonder how often they had to play that to make it the right timing of being just the right amount of annoying. Or if it's just the right amount for me. We haven't seen much of the goat recently. Yeah, and I wonder if the professor made those cat ears, and if they had any alternate functions, or where does she get that gun from? Or if it's just, the classic, go out and buy them so that she can look like Sakamoto. Are we going to get much of the blue-haired girl in this one? Because we didn't get much in the last episode. I can't remember her name at all at this stage. It's an obloit spheroid due to gravity. Rockets fly due to propulsion and whatnot. That's the magnetic fields. Yes, essentially. It doesn't have much to do with science. Not that they can't possibly exist, it's just that there isn't much evidence for their existence. So until that day comes, there's not much reason to believe in them. I knew I liked this Mohawk guy. So he doesn't believe in psychics because there's no scientific basis for them, so he's now come to find one to disprove them, or prove it at the same point, because science is willing to change its mind when presented with new evidence. Do these sorts of things actually exist? Just like some guy on a mountain that people go to? This is why mediums are just the worst, because they prey on the gullible and the stupid. Unfortunately, if you believe in mediums, I'm sorry, but I'm not changing my opinion. By using standard questions and interrogations that works on most people, and just by reading the crowd and their reactions, they can do the right thing. Or you can just do what this guy does and say, yeah, I'm psyched. Or just completely ignore it when you're asked to do something that actually might be able to, you're found out as being a fraud. Yeah, exactly. Don't start making excuses. I thought you were into the scientific method. Was that McDonald's? Well, it's upside down because of copyright, but so the fake medium is fake. All you've done is $50 essentially is the exchange rate. $50 for saying I'm soap. I hope this guy's fast. But the medium's faster. I guess you're not going to have many customers, so you're going to need all the money you can get. But oh, I've seen this. This is where it's from. Of course. I loved it when it had no context, And now it still has no context, but I know the show, so... Wait, what? Wait, so that... So that's just tissues. So I guess it makes sense because he is pretending to be higher class than he is. And now is she going to hit you when you've lowered your guard? Yeah. Well, you lost. Yeah. There wasn't a time limit on it. I don't know, I prefer the way Mai did it. No, she's still got it on, okay. Okay, that seemed like magic, not science. She doesn't care anymore. She won once. Is this like Steph? Like every time that she plays rock paper scissors, she's gonna lose. Oh yeah, she destroyed it, didn't she? Well, she kind of cares about it. Oh! But didn't Mai just lose? But you still want to play. Well, at least she perseveres. Well, she's fast. You're happy because she actually played the game? She's acting like Mai is a puppy and just taught her first trick. Ha! Yeah, no, I can't justify that. Was it just because she's annoying? She had enough. Well, that and she disrespected the statue. You gotta be careful around that one. Can you really trust her to look after the house, though? I feel it's going to be look after the house, look after Sakamoto, or get something to eat or something. Not all of the above. Okay. Oh no, it's going to be like that terrible recreation, or the the fix of the Jesus painting, if you know that one that happened. Was it like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago? Oh, it should still be where you should be able to wipe it off. The longer you wait, the harder it will be to get rid of. Okay, now it's terrible. So she can make like rocket hands and stuff, but she can't paint a pupil. Just don't give it blackface. Just paint around the outside of it and make it white. The eyes, not the entire thing. Hide it. No! Good. They aren't looking at it as though that's what they meant. Wow, that's a good thing. Although now they're in trouble. Just leg it. Okay, how are you? You're not going to hide it by just doing that. How are you going to pass this off? Yeah, no. Uh. Oh no. How? Okay, so she is utterly shell shocked. Okay, this episode has lived up to Nichijou's standards now. All this music, oh, that's creepy. Sounds like it's been played in reverse. It looked like it was losing its velocity, so it shouldn't have stuck into the ceiling like that. Oh no! Poor mouse. What did the toaster have against the mice? Okay. Is this... What? Okay, this is either something that's actually a thing in Japan and I have no idea about, or it's just something that she's making up. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's like the Japanese version of a Ouija board, which, if you didn't know, was first invented as a game, not as a way of channeling spirits. Wow. So you contact spirits, and you've got to end it properly, otherwise you keep them summoned. And she doesn't have much luck, does she, when it comes to getting people involved in her games? Well, at least he's doing it. So far, the best attempt. Okay. So the teacher's trying to do something to get. It's going to try to be a bit different to the usual syllabus. Okay, but actually draw something good. Okay. What is that? Yeah, what is that? Oh, she wants to draw what's his face and have him on the test. I'm guessing. God, that's terrible. It's stylized, I'll guess. I'll give him that. Although the teacher is just trying to encourage her pupils, so I'll give her that. Hmm. Okay, are you going to redraw it? Quite a bit better. No, she just draws images in her sketchbooks. Or textbooks, not sketchbooks, but... Oh no, she's going to feel really left out and pissed off now. Because it was her drawing that was going to be on the test. Yeah, you just gave him a cigarette. Homage, yeah. Not the same thing as plagiarism. Close, but one's legally acceptable. Okay. Oh, I wonder why she's drawing that. Oh. And she doesn't even get even if it's sunglasses. She's actually quite good at drawing. But she's getting too upset that she's copying her work, and terribly. Oh, no, that's quite impressive. I still haven't learnt to do that. How? Yeah, a micro bike or whatever. You can't really take the teacher's word on anything because she's got to try and be good, nice to all the students. Are you going to regret what you're drawing? This is... Holy sh... I wonder who that's reminiscent of. Yeah, I kind of thought it would get to this stage. Oh dear. Okay. What was that? Oh god, not this thing again. Okay, cool. Still don't understand the proportions of the head there. Is the drawing going to be on the test? It could have been worse, and I've got a sense that it is going to be worse. You don't deserve a test. I'm sorry. See, this is what the last Twilight episode was missing. It was missing the sheer embarrassment factor. A lot of the humour that was in this episode was due to just unfortunate circumstances. Oh dear. Not a lot of misunderstandings, just more people getting carried away. Like the professor painting the Dama statue. And getting carried away and keep adding more features until you've given it glasses. Okay. Now you can't really do anything about it. I'm beginning to like Sakamoto quite a lot. Because it's like, here, I've got this suggestion how to fix it. Oh, well, looks like you fucked up. I'm off. I'm not getting in trouble for this. I can respect that. Yep, good night. So. Oh, shit. Okay, you're So now it's not just inanimate objects that are talking to us at the end of episodes. Now we're getting words themselves. Because onomatopoeia is a word that sounds like the word it is describing. If you know what I mean. Like bang. Bang. Yeah? What? That was Nichijou episode 5, and yes, I can confirm that it has quite successfully made up for the shortcomings of episode 4 and has now it was good. Quite a few moments in it that I did actually laugh out loud, and obviously you know that because you've watched my reaction to it. There was no jokes that really like resonated with me and like stuck with me, like unlike the I think first episode, but there was a lot in it that I did like. It was quite good. The comedic timing on the first part with the professor was quite good. It didn't have the turnaround to make it funny again. It cut off at the annoying stage, which by itself would be alright, but then it re-referenced itself later in the episode when you got the rock, paper, scissors. The, what is it? Jeong Kim Pyong, or I can't remember what it is. I didn't actually learn what it is in Japanese. You know, the rock, paper, scissors. And when that happened, they said her name at the beginning hundreds of times. What was it? Just give me her name. Nano. Okay. And Nano grew a cattail, which referenced back to this beginning bit. And just left it there. Perfect. Because the problem with some shows, and I'm talking about Western shows, because I haven't seen that many Japanese. I don't know how their comedy works. But the problem with quite a lot of American Western shows in particular is that they play a joke and then they play it to death. Fine. But then if they were to reference it in the future, they would then explain the joke. Or while telling the joke itself, they'd explain it. So yeah, cool. We kind of get that. That's why it was funny. You don't need to tell us why it's funny, because now you've killed it, and we can't rewatch the scene because it has no comedic impact anymore. Granted, it's not all American shows, it's not all Western shows, it is just the terrible ones that do this. The ones that cater to the lowest common denominator, and unfortunately, in today's market, it seems more often than not. Probably why I don't really watch TV anymore. What else happened? We had the Medium and the Mohawk guy who follows the basic tenets of science. You know, you need evidence and testing, but then was adding factors in to say, oh, okay, you might not be able to summon spirits and whatnot because you're ill or you're old. So no, you can't just add variables. You can't cater to someone just because whatever. But, you know, it's a kid in front of an old person doing medium bollocks. Fair enough. You can try and whatever. Yeah. This episode is okay. That's enough of my whatevers. I'm glad that Nichijou has pulled itself back up to its current, to its standard that it had, and I hope it carries on for the future, because it's got quite a few episodes left of this, and I do hope that it is on this level, if not better. And if you want to see that, you know, you've got to subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see full unedited videos of it, you got to go over to, well, actually, it'll be here on this site, and subscribe to me here, subscribe to me on YouTube, like the video, and comment as well. Leave me your love and adoration, because that's not egocentric at all, and help the channel grow, and I can hopefully bring more to you guys and try and be better at it, because my editing skills not that great. And if you've enjoyed, I'll be quite happy about that, because that's what I'm here for. And if I haven't, let me know. If I'm doing anything wrong, let me know. And join me again for the next episode of Nichijou, the next episode of whatever else is coming. If you're watching this in the far-flung future, whatever's next up on my channel, I hope you enjoy it. And I hope to see you again. So, that's goodbye for me for today. So, keep saying so. Gotta stop doing that. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful rest of the day.